California dreaming about you.
Row 18, Dale Jarrett and rookie Bob Shack. Now we're moving back to the 35th position. Inside Dale Jarrett's car, making its first time out in this Daytona 500, is the new team of Joe Gibbs. And he's standing by with David Hobbs on pit road.
Well, Joe Gibbs, you're pretty used to the big occasion, the coach of the winning team just a few weeks back at Super Bowl. How are you feeling today with auto racing Super Bowl?
About the same way. I'm kind of nervous right now. My job here is not as crucial as it is at a Super Bowl, but I know my place here.
Do you find this as predictable as football?
Not as predictable, no. There's a lot more losers here.
Well, we wish you good luck today in your new career as a car owner.
Inside of Dale Jarrett's car as he closes in on Terry Labonte's Chevrolet.
Well, he has moved from his 35th starting position, Ken, up to 25th now, so he's picked up 10 positions here in the first 4 laps.
Backup car for Dale Jarrett after he destroyed a car here in the 125-mile qualifiers. Davey Allison also driving a backup car. Dale Jarrett signaling for someone to hook up with him in a draft net.
Yeah, he passed Stanley Smith on the last lap and lost a lot of time to the fact that he was running behind. He's out there by himself, but it looks like he is gaining on that pack of cars in front of him.
The 18 car back in the 25th position. Joe Gibbs looking on. Rippon out there as quarterback. Actually, Rippon is working a little further down in the pit area today. He's on Chad Littl's car.
Yeah, they went to high school and college together, and Rippon is on the other team today. I'm not so sure Gibbs won't go down and recruit him in a minute.
Well, he calls Dale Jarrett his quarterback in racing. Of course, Rippon is quarterback with the Washington Redskins.
8 laps complete, all under green thus far. Let's go to David Hobbs.
Well, I'm with Jimmy Maker, Dale Jarrett's crew chief. He's pulling up well to the field, but he just had a bit of a momentary pause. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay right now. We're just trying to take our time and stay out of trouble, keep, it's a long race, and we just want to kind of survive this first half and put ourselves in position to be able to run good the second half.
He's right in the middle of a big draft. Is the car okay in that draft?
Yeah, so far the car's real stable. We haven't had any complaints to tell us about. He did say he was going to be real cautious here and try to stay out of trouble.
Wise boy. Thank you.
Ken, it's interesting to hear his language now. He's talking about halves. We never heard that in racing before Joe Gibbs came along. Jarrett got it beside a Cope lap before last, and they lost a little time to Rusty Wallace there. Jarrett couldn't get by Cope, so he had to fall back in line.
Let's take a look from Dale Jarrett's vantage here as he tries to chase down Jarrett Cope in car number 10. Good battle going on here.
Yeah, it looks like Cope's car might be getting a little bit loose. Jarrett's car is tight enough that he can go down on the inside. Now can he make the pass stick this time? He tried it a while ago.
Boy, what's tough right here is Dale's wanting to go on by, and the 10 car's a little loose. That'd be better just to let him go on by and get in behind him. But it's hard to make yourself do that. They're making that move now. They'll actually run faster once the 18 gets on in front of him.
Battle for 13th position here. Dale Jarrett driving for Joe Gibbs picks up a spot.
Well, he started 35th. He's making a pretty good run up through the field.
And that's the vantage looking back from that rear bumper cam. Pretty exciting shot.
I'll tell you what, that's at speed. That's laying it on the ground and looking at it. And these cars, I tell you, they've got them shaped like bullets, and they certainly drive good now.
Getting a view of Derek Cope's car right down on the ground. Right in here behind Dale Jarrett's car number 18. Mark Martin's camera taking you right up underneath that automobile, that Chevy. And they're about to make it 3 wide off the banking. Ernie Irvan down on the inside of number 4. Storms into the lead in the back straightaway. Ernie Irvan out of Modesto, California. Hits. He's into Elliott. They're sliding, trying to correct. Picked them up. Into the wall goes Sterling Marlin. And the leaders are all in trouble here. Richard Petty's car getting hit. A serious crash in the back straightaway. Petty is in it. Darrell Waltrip is involved.
Dale Earnhardt is involved. This is what happens when you get all the cars running close together again.
And look at number 2. Bad moment here for Rusty Wallace. Caution is out as 3 cars battle for the lead. The number 18 car, that is Dale Jarrett, just sitting there, has taken the helmet off. His day is over. He knows that it's finished with 92 laps complete. Let's go to Chris Economaki, who has one of the members of that confrontation on the back straightaway.
All right, thank you, Ken. First of all, car 22, Sterling Marlin, Dale Jarrett in 18, Chad Little in 66, Ken Schrader in 25, and Bobby Hill in 31 are out of the race. Those other cars are trying to get back. With me is Dale Jarrett. Dale, I can understand why you're not smiling. How did that accident happen, and why did it happen?
Well, to be honest, I really am not sure. We were running down off the second corner, and I saw smoke come up. My understanding is that somebody got 3 wide there. And, you know, this just wasn't the time to be racing 3 wide. We had 250 miles left to go in this race. I thought I had it cleared, and all of a sudden the 22 car came back up in front of me, and I hit him running wide open. It's a real shame. The Interstate Battery Chevrolet was just performing great. You know, we'd come from 35th all the way up into the top 10. Hadn't had any problems, and get to the front, where do you think things wouldn't happen, and all of a sudden we get in a big wreck.
We see all this damage. The cars are all turned up. What's it like when you're bouncing on there? How hard are the hits?
Oh, it's terrible. That's as hard a wreck as I've ever been in. When I hit Sterling Marlin, I was running wide open. I never had a chance hardly to slow down. And then Ken Schrader hit me, thank goodness, in the right door, not the left door, running wide open. And it just tore our car completely apart. And you're sitting there just waiting to get hit the next time. I knew the whole field was behind us. It's not a good thought to be sitting there. And I was just glad that Jimmy Maycard and the guys did a good job of building my Interstate Battery Chevrolet as safe as they did.
Any aches, any pains?
Yeah, I'm hurting a little bit, but glad we've got a week off here, and I'll be ready to go by Rockingham.
Now, the car that you banged up in Thursday's race, is that the same car today?
No, unfortunately, Joe Gibbs has got a rude awakening to the NASCAR scene. We've torn up 2 race cars here. The one on Thursday was just sheet metal. There wasn't any frame damage, but it probably totally destroyed the one today.
This isn't going to dissuade Gibbs about being a car owner, is it?
No, we were looking awfully good there to get him into this racing in the right way. I thought we had a good shot at winning the race, and you know, everybody that's helped us out, Interstate, Food Lion, Chevrolet, Mobile One, all these people have really helped us get to this point, and I thought we were going to give them a good show here.
Look up at the scoreboard, Dale, and you see who's leading. Yeah, who do you think will win this thing?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to be a smart aleck. At this point, I don't particularly care. If I had to say, Morgan Shepherd does a good job, and I'd like to see nothing better than the Wood brothers and the people at Sitco get a victory here at Daytona.
Thanks for coming back. Let's go now to Mike Joy.
That's Derek Culp. Let's go up pit road to David Hobbs.
Well, I'm with Joe Gibbs and Noel Miller from Interstate Batteries, the great owners of Dale Jarrett's car. 2 cars in the weekend. Bad start to the season, boys.
Well, I'll tell you, we learned the lesson here about that's racing.
Joe, what about this in the Super Bowl?
Well, I think it's a little different here. I worried about Dale first. That was most important. And once I found that he was okay, I really started looking at it. I think our guys put together 2 cars, and both of them ran real well. So I think that says a lot about our team. I feel bad for the guys.
What do you need to do now?
Well, I think, you know, we're back to a different kind of track next week, and I think the other cars, you know, will be okay. We just got to go back and put it back together. This one's probably hurt pretty good. But I think we're in this for the long haul. We'll hopefully some of these things will start going our way. I think we're running good, which is important to all of us.
Well, we want to thank you both and welcome to this sport from your sport and welcome to racing.